It's a sketch comedy podcast show.
How do you guys work around here if this sink is constantly dripping like this?
Well, do you know how much water is going down the drain right now?
It's a lot of waste, and on top of that, it's really distracting. I find it very distracting.
Yes. I can't relax here.
Johnson, what do you think about this drip?
I mean, the noise is not that bad.
So what we need to do is we need to find a way to fix the sound and the wasting of water.
Well, as you see, so I put this bowl underneath.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
And that's collecting the water. After that bowl is full, then I replace it with another bowl. And over here on the shelf, I don't know if you notice, I've got these bowls here with the water that I've been collecting.
See, I feel like that's a bad use of our resources in the company. Did you contact HR to see if we can get somebody in to exchange the bowls?
Well, we could probably get an intern. They can exchange the bowls for us.
I think
But then the issue is we're going to run out of bowls. As you see, I've only got 24 more here.
How much is it for more bowls? And how many more bowls do you think we need to fill before it becomes an issue?
We could call Uline and have them send over another 2 cases. I'm almost done with these 2 cases of bowls here.
Okay. The other problem I see is bowl storage. I noticed that the shelves themselves are actually bowing a little bit from the weight of the bowls. We're running maximum capacity on the bowls of water up on the wall.
I didn't want to get plastic. I know plastic is lighter weight, but I didn't think plastic was very eco-friendly.
That and glass does a much better job with sound isolation.
Yeah, exactly.
And it is more eco-friendly to go with glass.
Once I've collected all this water, I can recycle the glass.
Correct. What do you do with the water in that case? Do you pour it into a bigger bowl?
I've just been keeping it here. And then after these shelves will get full, what I'll do then is I'm going to ask our requisitions manager for another shelf over here.
What do you think about stackable bowls? Johnson, stackable bowls.
They're okay.
They're okay? So can we requisition?
I guess we could get stackable bowls, then we'd have to put lids on them. I don't know if you see, a little unsuccessfully I tried to float one bowl on the water of the other bowl.
I see that, yes.
It didn't quite work out. We can get stackable bowls, but we got to make sure that there's lids as well.
Has anybody thought about watering the plants?
What I'm thinking about is the bowing of the shelves is really concerning to me. Can we get a carpenter in here to possibly reinforce the bowl shelves?
I can talk to HR. We could probably hire a bonded carpenter. We might even have one on retainer. I'm not sure. We can talk. The next set of shelves that I'm going to order will probably also end up bowing. So we'll
just have to continue to reinforce.
Yeah, so he's probably we're going to have to hire him full time.
Okay. I can sign off on that. Okay. I think that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Johnson, what do you think about this idea?
Has anyone tried the handle yet?
One thing I was thinking of after this shelf is done. Oh, and the intern.
You know what I see? You know what I see with this is a problem.
Yeah.
Is this is going to be much like a carpal tunnel syndrome type of thing. We're going to have medical issues with this.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
What I'm thinking is we're going to need an in-house masseuse to massage the intern.
Well, I was out for 3 weeks.
Johnson, are you suffering from any carpal tunnel because of this dripping sink?
Doesn't Cindy's dog have a water dish that we could fill?
So I was thinking, what if instead of an intern, we have someone who's a professional bowl switcher?
I feel like we can get into environmental studies and find somebody who's good at bowl switching.
We'll find a fresh face, somebody who knows what they're
doing. A real up-and-comer.
Yeah,
I think we need to get a real up-and-comer for that.
I think there could be problems with the labor contract, but I just noticed the handle, it doesn't look like it's quite switched.
Another thing is, I don't want anyone to knock over these bowls because that's going to be a mess.
You're right, like almost a display case.
Yes,
definitely. Because these bowls are very nice. I noticed that some of these bowls have stained glass.
Especially if we're upgrading to the stackable bowls.
And if we're going to have bowls, let's make them decorative. Let's have it be part of the ambiance of the room.
But
that makes Johnson, tell me, doesn't that make the entire room a much nicer experience, a much nicer environment for working?
Last week's budget meeting, we
what
already talked about the
if we had
operations
lights, like
deficit.
different colored lights, shining into like each one of these bowls full of water? Do you know what that's going to do?
I just read an article on lighting and productivity, and
Yes!
I completely agree. This will refract the light and make everybody more productive. I think
therefore
we have
more
our
productive.
solution at this
Yeah,
point.
yeah.
Johnson, tell me, what do you think?
Aside from talking to a plumber,
Johnson, you have friends in R&D, right? You could probably ask one of them to like come down here and take a look.
I feel like this is an important aspect of this. Johnson, what do you think about this solution?
I mean, they're not working on anything right now, are they?
as Portland Public Works, I mean, we should be able to find a plumber somewhere.